places in this world where strangers don't stay strangers for long, where the ocean moves slow, and something about that space opens people up. These people came from different countries, different backgrounds, different belts, but they all spoke the same language. On the mat. This is the story of what happens when warriors leave their world behind and find something they didn't know they were looking for. Community, growth, and the kind of bond that only forms when you've tested each other and chosen to rise together. Welcome to Rolling in Tobago.
When the retreat here in Tobago as opposed to Trinidad, Tobago is sort of the tourist island of Trinidad and Tobago. There are beautiful beaches and nice hotels, there's good food. So having the retreat here in Tobago, for foreigners wanting to come here and do a vacation, to me, Tobago was the right location for it. Yeah, one was a lot of uncertainty. It was a big risk. I didn't know if it would have paid off. I didn't know what to expect. Year one was a lot bigger than I expected. I think initially we expected, maybe 15, 20 people to want to be here with us. And we ended up with 40 people. And I never did events before or ran retreats or anything like that. So knowing that there were 40 people coming here for something that I put together was a bit nerve-wracking. And we came, the guys that came to it were great. They made it easy for me, and I have to thank David from Island Grill Tours. When he heard about it, he reached out to me and he really wanted to help me, and I think having him by my side really made things worthwhile for me. And towards the end, we had built a big family, and I almost had a moment where I didn't even believe that it was so real, that it was so great. And I'm very grateful that it came, I took the chance, and it happened, and it really was an amazing thing. I want everyone to come here and feel like they got value for money. It was money well spent. I don't want, the Jiu-Jitsu is a big part of it, and it's for the local guys especially. Like, we look forward to having you guys to roll with and learn with. And having the foreigners, the Jiu-Jitsu is a big part of it, but I also want to share the island with them. I want them to feel like they're coming on vacation and they're getting to do way more than just training, because they have access to a lot of these instructors throughout the US. It's easy for them to go and train with these guys. But I want them to come here and feel like they've had a true vacation, that there was so much more to the retreat than training. So that when they fly here, they leave here with memories, more memories than just the training or technique that they got. They left there going to a beautiful beach. Some come with their spouses and they have memories for a lifetime. Like, that was the original goal, just to provide a all-inclusive retreat that encompasses everything, not just the training.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, outside of competition and technique, I think it's really important. It's something that brings people back together. So it's like when you're in high school, and you're a guy or a girl and you have your friends. When you get older, you have your job and you have your family and you have these stresses that come with all that. And you kind of pull yourself away from all of that in life. And when people look back on life, those are the best times of their lives. So I think it's really important to be a part of something, especially a part of something that's bigger than just you. And when you get involved in any type of martial arts at all, you're kind of surrounded by people that are like-minded, and I think it's, it gives you the opportunity to just be a part of a team and have support. And you have to be a little bit selfish sometimes. You have to work on your own mental health, your physical health, so you can be a better father, a better friend, a better mother, a better brother, a better teammate. And so a lot comes with that. You got to take care of yourself, mentally and physically. That's why Jiu-Jitsu is really, really important to me. So what brought me to the BJJ retreat and Rolling in Tobago? So Chris Thompson, who I am doing the seminar with, we've been friends for a long time. He runs an amazing show, actually this show, Grapple Fest in Liverpool. And him and Joe are linked up. He is an instructor there and has the students where they all train over in Trinidad. And we just became friends. The BJJ community is pretty small, the grappling community. And it's a really small world. when it comes to something like this, which is another reason, you know, when you train, now I feel like after meeting people in Tobago, my man Drew that's running the camera, I could just come back and holler at him, and you always have friends no matter where you're at. And like I said, that's why it's so important to be a part of something. But he brought me over. I've been talking to him for a long time. I've always wanted to come. And you know, landing over here, it's like paradise. I've been in the Caribbean several times, and this is its own special place that's it's like untouched, you know. It's got a lot of like old school soul to it still, to where people haven't came in and like ripped the place apart. It's just, man, it's a beautiful place, and I'm blessed to be here, no doubt. You know, it's actually really close to what mine is back home. I'm from a very small place. There's only 13,000 people there, and I'm from a kind of a poor place. And when I say poor, I don't say that in a bad way. I say that proudly, you know. We have a lot of work to do, and I feel like one thing about Tobago that reminds me of back home is it's all of us have a lot of work to do. But you come together in these small communities and you make shit happen, you know what I mean? So that aspect of this reminds me of home very much. Where I'm from, it snows. So this is clearly different. The sun's out every single day. There's beautiful people walking around, beautiful beaches, everybody's happy. And that's a little bit different back home, you know? So, but it is the same in a lot of ways. You know, no matter where you are, you just need a mat and someone willing and like-minded to do what you want to do. So I think that I share a lot of similarities in my love for my hometown, for Tobago. So the favorite place I've been so far in Tobago was Castara Beach. It was really private, and but they're all amazing. We're at the Grafton Resort here, and like this one, everything is just so untouched, like I said. In other places, people are trying to put these giant hotels and casinos and build these giant beach houses, and they have them here. But there's still so much untouched. Like, I imagine that's what it would have looked like 200 years ago. And there's so much beauty in that, you know, that's just like so pure, and it's just a really pure place. But Castara was really amazing. Beautiful water, sharp-ass rocks on the bottom though. I got big-ass feet. And I think the bed Airbnbs were $50 a night for the most beautiful views in your life. So if you ever come to Tobago, make sure you hit up Castara Beach. And yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, first started training around 2003. I was really interested in sort of watching the UFC and things like that on TV at the time, and I knew that I'd done quite a bit of boxing. A bit of wrestling, but I didn't really have anything with submissions or anything to do with BJJ, so I was really interested in it. So sort of got online back in the day. There wasn't much there. I managed to find myself somewhere to go and train, and took a class, and basically pretty much trained every day since. So a long time, 20 odd years now.
So I think one of the biggest and most important things that I learned, especially working with our instructors who coach world-class athletes, it's just not something that you can find everywhere. But you know, one of the things that we learn is it's always the little things. Jiu-Jitsu is a game of centimeters, so sometimes it's the difference between turning your hand inward versus turning your hand outward in terms of being able to actually complete a move. And by working with these instructors and the way that they're able to teach these concepts, I think is something that you won't find anywhere else.
Yes, I'd absolutely come back next year. It's been an awesome experience, and I really want to see more of the country and get to know more of the island, and also meet more people and continue to improve my jiu-jitsu. So yeah, I'm definitely coming back.